Hello, everyone. It's me, Green Bean, and I'm here today with Fallout Equestria Remains. It's so crazy that we have an actual finished fan game. I did not expect to find a treat like this while I was searching through things to play for this channel now that I'm back. I feel like there's so few, like, finished fan games, and from what this is advertised as, this is like a full-blown Fallout Equestria RPG, so I'm actually kind of hyped. So let's see, there's even, like, look at all this text for the different, they put in a lot of work just for difficulty levels. So let's see, I'm probably gonna play on normal, but let's look through these. Normal difficulty, is intended for more experienced players. You start with 100 health, plus 20 per level. Your character receives additional traumas if faints, and is returned to the checkpoint. Difficulty is more or less balanced. Okay. Easy is for beginners. 150 health, more health, enemy health is decreased. Your telekinesis and self-levitation don't consume magic. Your character receives twice fewer traumas. I believe you mean half. Returning to checkpoint doesn't cause additional penalties. Very easy if you just want to if you just don't want to play the game. Characters almost never receive traumas. Returning checkpoint doesn't cause penalties. Enemies can't hear well. Okay. High difficulties, 70 HP, plus 15 per level, so you don't get much. Your character gets even more traumas and is returned to checkpoint. Doctor's care costs more. Bleeding and poisoning last twice longer. Such a weird way to word it. But I get the impression that English is not the first language here, which is fine. That's fair. Teleportation to the base camp from checkpoints is not available. Enemies are stronger. Let's see. Super hard. The character is will get serious injuries if loses consciousness is returned to the control point. You'll find much fewer caps and bits and containers. Enemies are even more beefy. Okay. Oh, and there's a bunch of side things here too. You can get faster level ups. We live once, which I'm guessing is hardcore, like Iron Man mode. Yeah, character's final random skills. Ooh, that's actually sounds fun. Slow learner. That sounds really hard. I don't want that one. Limited inventory. That doesn't sound fun. Skip training, I'm definitely not gonna do. I wonder if, I feel like a lot of this... Wait, can I do the... Oh, there we go. It was just taking a second. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna try to, I'm probably just gonna make my own character. I don't think I'm gonna play Little Pip. Oh, you don't have to use the RGB slider. That's actually cool. I like that they have an RGB slider, but they also have a color palette select, so you can kind of, like, use both to make the character you want to make. I like that idea, actually. Kind of gives you a little more opportunity to polish out your character. Okay, I did a little bit of that off screen just so people didn't have to wait for forever. Not that I did super in-depth. I, basically just was like, I'll go ahead and fix her main, give the right eye colors. I considered making her magical aura a different color, kind of like her eye colors, to give more character variety, but, I think green will make it easier for me to distinguish, the magic I'm doing. Then again, blue's a good magic color, but I think this is good. I did not mean to hit okay. Whoops. That was a little unfortunate. Well, whatever. I guess we're just gonna... I think all of everything else is fine. I guess we're just gonna be named Little Pip instead of Green Bean. But that's okay. Little Pip just got a makeover. That's all. Once upon a time, in the magical land of Equestria, there came an era when the ideals of friendship gave way to envy, selfishness, greed, and cruelty. The Great War for natural resources broke out, in which there were no winners. A magical spark struck out by pony hooves quickly raged out of control and turned into flames that engulfed the whole continent. Dragons, fire, and black magic turned into destructive weapons, almost ended all life on the planet. Do you think Dragonfire wasn't a destructive weapon before this happened? Or I'm just being dumb. I assume this, once again, English not their first language, and I imagine this is written very slightly differently in the official story, though I actually haven't... I like Fallout Equestria as a setting, like Fallout in general interests me, but not counting new Fallout games. But that being said, I have not read the actual story, as much as I find the setting interesting. There is a lot of Fallout Equestria, it's just something I haven't gotten around to sitting down and reading. Either way, soil, water, and air became poisoned from radiation, cities were destroyed, and civilization collapsed. Both ponies and their enemies were almost wiped off the face of the earth. Apocalypse predicted by insane prophets whom almost no one believed until the last day finally has come. I also want to make the dumb joke that I'm like, you know, Dragonfire and black magic, well known for being radioactive. But once again, I think it makes more sense if you know the lore. But if there was not... Oh, but it was not the end yet. Many ponies survived, some hiding in the huge underground stables, others somehow adapting to new conditions. Apocalypse was just a prologue for another bloody chapter of pony history. On the scorched, poisoned wasteland, violence and cruelty became not just permissible, now they were means of survival. Since that day, the last day of the former Equestria, about 200 years have passed. So I think that's actually your journey begins. What happened? Where am I? I need to get up. I mean, I guess being called Little Pip works. You're clearly supposed to be Little Pip. I mean, even your portrait doesn't change. Okay. Movement's fine. Maybe a little floaty on the jumps. But I'll have to see. I'll have to play more to, like, make a judgment on how the game actually feels to play. Okay, so falling damage, yes or no? At least for the tutorial, no. But, also I like how fast you climb, as much as I'm not sure how much sense that makes for a pony, not too worried about that. Okay, so we can duck and crawl under things. I do like how, like, I think the movement feels pretty decent. I definitely like how fast your character moves, even while crawling. Though once again, it looks kind of funny, but, it does not speed you down too much. Check various containers. Okay. Boop. We got a cogwheel. Cogwheels found. 1 out of 20. I'm guessing that's just a collectible. So far, this game's interesting. Ooh, telekinesis. There's something a little Metroidvania-like about it. I wonder if I can hurt things by dropping things on their head. Let's see. Bag with caps, and another cogwheel. Okay, cool. Anything relevant down here? Oh, I can even, I can run. I like that. Wooden wall at the end of the corridor can probably, be taken down with a couple of, strong hits. So I can hit with this, or strong hit with this. Oh, okay. And it works like a pony does. You don't even, like, auto-turn around. That's kind of interesting. Probably take a little bit of getting used to. The default hit's kind of funny. Just bap. Little bap. More caps and a cogwheel. Alright. Maybe the cogwheel, I was thinking it was like an overall game collectible, but I already have like 3. Maybe that's like a tutorial thing. I get all the cogwheels to open something, maybe? Attention! Unknown signal detected. Decoding. Signal decoded. Pit buck signature identified. Connection established. Initializing system. Welcome, new user. This is the emergency rescue system by the Ministry of Arcane Sciences. You were successfully registered in the system. You can now access all its privileges. In case of critical hazards to your life, such as sudden zebra attack, terror action, mega spell explosion, or falling from a staircase. Okay, maybe falling damage is relevant then. You will be automatically teleported to safety to the nearest available MAS terminal. You will also get necessary medical treatment. Warning, the system is currently in beta. Some minor errors and malfunctions may be experienced. We thank you for your patience. So I'm guessing that's why if you die, sometimes you, like, get debuffs. It doesn't, put you together perfectly or something. Press tab to access Pitbuck. Ooh, alright. This actually looks pretty good, at least in my opinion. I think, for a game, which, by the way, this is a free browser game. I will put the link in the description for it. For a free browser game, I think that all of this stuff, like, all of this looks good. So, actually, for a fan game in general, all this stuff looks good. I feel like, a lot of this is way more clean than I'm used to. I'll look through skills once, I gain a level. Because I'm sure reading all of this will be pretty relevant. But, you know, for now, medical module damage, health monitoring function is limited. Alright. Inventory, a stable jumpsuit, and that's pretty much all the equipment I have. Cogwheel, just a souvenir. Alright. Okay. Nothing too big of a deal. I am aware. I did do that. Is something else you want me to do? Maybe check the... Let's see. You found yourself in abandoned auxiliary tunnels, all alone and without any equipment, and most important, you have no clue how you ended up here. Find your way back to surface, and in the meantime, try to scout this place for some useful and valuable stuff. So, loot. Okay, got it. I do like looting. That's cool. They let me see all these. There's a lot of stuff. Oh wow, they even have a glossary to help you, like, catch up to stuff. So you can learn about things. Which, so I guess here, in fact, this is pretty relevant. I think I'll read it. The Balefire Bomb, Zebra Megafire Base. Mega spell base on the Dragonfire. That was a sentence I just read. Concealed in a special device. When activated, it explodes with a monstrous force that can destroy entire cities with a shockwave and poison the area with magical radiation. Okay, so the radiation is magic. It's not real, like, it's not human radiation. That's good to know. Oh, there we go. Okay, I just need to open like that. Looks like you can get some useful tools. Well, thank you. A screwdriver, quite a useful tool. It can help you open simple locks. Try it on some locked chests. If the lock doesn't yield on the first try, don't worry, just try again. Okay. So far, the tutorial for this game also isn't bad. That's weird. There doesn't seem to be a lot of, downside to just... I wonder if that uses anything. That doesn't seem like there's a lot of downside to just trying as many times as I want to open a lock unless I misunderstood something. Crowbar. A crowbar is a universal tool, favorite in the Half-Life franchise. It can be used both as a weapon and for breaking various objects. With it, you can attack enemies, break open doors, and break through fragile walls. You can also crack open chests and other containers when lockpick with the screwdriver fails. Both from the container and the crowbar itself will receive damage. Okay. Oh, right. So, it is... Wow. That definitely gives me more range than I would have in a normal, like, game, because, I mean, that makes sense. I'm hitting with magic, so... Crowbar isn't exactly just a melee range weapon. Although cracked, not as sturdy as other walls, you can probably break them. Though, what if I use my hooves? Also works. Interesting. Locked door, no problem. Try to lockpick it. It really does seem... Oh, shoot. Fails just break the door with a crowbar. Worked out. Huh. I don't like the... I'm seeing some stuff going on down there. I don't like it. I feel like we're gonna run into our first enemy encounter soon. I mean, I do finally have a weapon. Yep, there we go. Rad roaches. A favorite. Oh, okay. Here they teach us the puzzle solving of telekinesis, which I like the idea of. Kind of reminds me a little bit of, Trine. I don't know if anyone's heard of that game. But I personally actually really remember liking Trine. Mostly because of the things you could do with the wizard in that game. You could form boxes, you could use your telekinesis to move everything around and smack enemies with objects. You could form, like, platforms to move across. There's lots of cool things. I don't wanna leave yet. Actually, can I? Let's see. Why isn't that working? Am I not within range? What the heck? Oh, maybe they're too heavy. Because I wanted to try dropping something on these. Well, whatever. That being said, I can just kind of, like, do this, I think. Yeah. Who needs to directly confront my enemies? I say as I jump on one because I got impatient. Yeah, I can't really seem to do anything with all these crates. Medical supplies. I like that the medical supplies have Fluttershy's cutie mark on them. Found medication. The hotkey for healing is H. Got it. Oh, I did not see that little jerk there. The combat's gonna take me a second to get used to. I don't think it necessarily feels bad, but it's definitely, like, different. But, you know, that's fine. And I mean, heck, not to be that guy, but if the combat doesn't feel perfect, that's pretty standard for Fallout games, I feel like. Magical energy weapon. The self-recharging pistol is a lucky prize. It belongs to a variety of magical energy weapons that does not require batteries. The charge restores itself over time. Ooh. Okay, that sounds useful. Can switch your weapons, or scroll. Okay. For easier aiming, you can use sats. Interesting. I mean, you say easier aiming, but I'm not really seeing that. I mean, here... I can't say here the aiming, like the actual gun aiming doesn't feel that bad. I mean, it really does just aim where my cursor goes. Oh, I see where I was like, where do I see the rechargeable pistol ammo? It's down in the corner there. Alright. Get some rat liver. How exciting. Very tasty. Oh, I didn't really think about the fact that, I need to keep an eye on that. The fact that my stuff actually has, durability. Not ignore terminals, some of them contain valuable data, other can unlock doors, and other such things. Let's see. Everything that you find collected on your journey is in your tab. Several. In the weapons section, you can see every weapon you have. Equip it, check for characteristics, conditions. Same with armor. Subsection equipment lets you see your medication. And sections of ammo and other as well. Okay. Come on, Pip, you can do it. To be the hacking master. That's what you were born to do. See, there we go. Box opened. Okay, cool. I don't know why. It was kind of... I was like, oh no, is there going to be something else in here? But not really. There's just more loot. Ooh, some ammo. Does that mean... Yeah, there we go. Firearms are weapons that use various types of cartridges. Press R to reload. I do appreciate that, though for now, right now, I don't see a reason to utilize that over the rechargeable pistol, which kind of just sounds better, in my opinion. Can jump over a pit, but you have to run to gain speed. Press shift to run. Okay, what's this button do? In case you can't make it, this thing will help you this time, but seriously, it's not that hard. I didn't even realize that's what I was doing. I just... Whoops. That was weird. I don't know why she, like... Oh, is there, like, a... Oh, okay. See, there's some kind of, like, weird double tap dash thing you can do. That's what was happening there. I did not realize that you have a dash move if you double tap while running. Because it's only while you're running. If you double tap while walking, nothing happens. Have to swim. Space bar to swim upwards. We got a box, which will probably help us get up to various places. Like over here. Do I really need a crate for that, though? That kind of looks like I should just be able to do that. Weird. I don't really get what the extra box is for. But, whatever. I'm not gonna complain. I really want a chance to, throw things on things. Oh no, I can't jump this unless I give myself a little push of telekinesis. You got the ability to double jump. Cool. Also, man, we have some intense graffiti. Fish can roll... What does that mean? Die? I mean, I guess I know what that one means. Okay. Darn. Oh, I wasn't supposed to run jump that. There we go. I get it. I get it. Okay. Man, the double jump... I mean, it's not the highest double jump, but actually, see, there's already, I like the game in a few ways. Like, I like that there's an animation to the double jump. You even get the glow, which kind of helps you know if you've double jumped. That's pretty cool. I actually think that double jump, like, I've seen games do double jump way worse, way worse, where the character just kind of gains height with no feedback. So this isn't bad. Once again, especially for a fan game / browser game. A corridor. It seems there is a light coming from the right. This is possibly an exit. What on the left is just darkness. I guess I should head towards the exit. Or should I explore the catacombs first? I wonder... I'm gonna explore, obviously. Why would I not? Let's see. Okay, cool. So here we have leveling up. So I think I'll level up, and then that will be the end of this part, but... really liking the game so far, honestly, even though I've just been going through the tutorial. So, let's see. Telekinesis. Determines your ability to move various objects, serve as support for jump in the air. With every point invested, magical power consumption decreases. With each skill of your telekinesis, power increases. In particular, can lift heavier items. It'll be harder for enemies to escape your telekinetic grasp. Oh my gosh, that actually sounds super broken. I'm probably going to spend points in telekinesis. But what else do we got? We got melee. Skill melee weapons determines combat effectiveness in a melee weapon, increases damage with melee by 5%. Each skill level allows using more advanced weapons. Insufficient skill level decreases attack speed and increases action points consumed in stats. Firearms. Skill firearms determines your ability to handle pistols, rifles, shotguns, and minigames, gives you a 5% damage boost, allows more advanced weapons, and insufficient skill will make you miss more. Energy weapons, same thing but for energy weapons. Flamethrower, I want that. Explosives. Explosives determines your ability to work with everything that is capable of exploding. Each skill gives your explosives 5%, also increases throwing distance for grenades. Lets you craft more advanced explosives, improves success rate at defusing, and helps you detect enemy mines from a longer distance. That, even if I don't know if I'll love that, that does sound pretty relevant. Magic sounds rad. I don't have any spells yet though, sadly. Determines your knowledge of magical arts, directly affecting power of your spells, both offensive and defenses. Each invested skill point increases the offense by 5% and defense by 10% of those spells. Each skill level decreases cooldown time for all spells. That sounds really good. I just wish I knew magic right now. I wonder, can I tab? Okay, that's nice. I can actually, I don't remember if you can for Fallout normally or not, but I like that you don't have to spend your skill points now. Because a part of me wants to save at least one to see if I get any spells anytime soon. Repair. Skill repair helps you keep using weapons and armor in good condition and using mechanisms of all sort. Each invested skill increases effectiveness of repairs by 4%. And increases damage for crafted weapons by 5%. Each skill level enables you creating advanced weapons, also repairing or shutting down more complex mechanisms. So, once again, relevant. I like that so far it seems like almost all of these skills are somehow relevant. Like, they're things that I would want. Medicine. Skill medicine directly affects your health and ability to heal yourself without a medic's help. Each invested skill point increases the effectiveness of healing potions or other medications by 3%. Each skill level increases your maximal health and enables you to operate special medical instruments. Interesting. I wonder what operating special medical instruments might do. Maybe that could be like a few quest things earlier, like healing other people. That could be fun. Lockpicking. Pretty obvious. Each invested skill increases the probability of opening a lock and decreases the chance of jamming. Each skill level allows you to pick locks of more sophisticated design. I do always love lockpicking. I'm probably going to spend more points than I should in that one. Same with science. Skill science represents your knowledge in different scientific fields, particularly those about electronics and information technology. Each invested skill point increases the chance of a successful hacking electronic terminal. Each skill level enables you to break through more advanced defense systems. Sneak is probably obvious. Each invested skill point makes you harder to be noticed or heard. Each skill point has a chance to deal critical damage to an enemy who hasn't seen you by 5%. It also helps you shut down alarm systems. Barter helps you negotiate with all sorts of merchants to get better prices. Each invested skill decreases prices for purchasing and repairs by 3%. Each skill point and expands the selection of merchants' goods and allows you to access some exclusive deals that can't be found anywhere else. Fascinating. This is gonna be some hard pickings. These all sound really freaking good. Survival represents ancient knowledge almost forgotten by ponies, but mastered perfectly by zebras. With this knowledge, you will survive where others would perish. Each point increases your resistance to any damage by 1%. Sick. Each skill level increases your damage threshold by 1 and enables you to prepare magical potions by zebra recipes. Ooh. Okay, well, I know I want telekinesis. I just factually do. I'm even gonna spend 2 points in telekinesis. I want it that bad. And then, what else do I want? I don't know if melee... I don't know if any of the weapons yet. Repair, medicine, lockpicking, science, sneak, barter, survival... I had time to save for magic. Like I said, I like magic. That sounds really cool. I want to be a mage. That sounds fun. Probably a bit broken, maybe. I guess I'll have to see, but magic does sound fun. Explosives, magic, repair. Tempting to put points into lockpicking, though. Survival also just sounds like a... Actually, I'm going to put points in survival, and then I'll save for... See how long it takes me to get magic. But I... like, that damage reduction sounds really, really solid. And potions could be interesting. I don't know how much I'll, like, do with those, but always happy to take potions. Okay. So next time, we will go down the left and explore more, because obviously that's what you do when you wake up in a place that you don't remember how you get, right? You see the exit and you say, I don't know, there could be loot in here. I really want more items. You know, it's important. Anyways, thank you all for watching. This game has been fun, and I'm planning on playing through all of it. So hey, I hope to see you all next time.